Other one.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo.
Ah, you good. They're using the same type of...
Eu tula pala dagen
We sit on boards at one.
Apa dagen lang swing eh mas ai jam phone ho din chang. Yeah. Anya ke momurula sani ke totse. Ha? Kan ba wa ka ga bule. Ah, di khama bolo ga jo esh adin tse ya. Ha.
Jogo nzima ne.
Ha. Jelo sai. Na ga chata di 5,000 tse mo fans on next day.
What up, Superstar Mason, I'm out here. You know what it is, man. Mason Mandela, the superstar himself, the stunner himself, man. Superstar Mason on Facebook, Superstar Mason on Instagram, Superstar Mason on Twitter, Price of Fame EP. We out here. You know what it is, don't act surprised. Look at it, look at it. That's me right there, that's the project. That's what I'm pushing, that's what I do. Hip Hop 101, Rap Street 101. That's what I do.
Yeah, my nigga.
Nigga so fly, I belong in Long Beach.
I rap, that's what I do. I make hip hop music for the culture, for the people, for myself. So this EP, Price of Fame, I basically talk about all the sacrifices I had to go through to establish myself as an artist, so I can actually drop a project like this. A 10-track project we talk about 7 years. Took about 7 years to make, because I had to get everything in order. The songs, the recordings, everything outside the studio. So it really took a while. 10 trackers, 10 of the best. I'm not saying I got 10 tracks in my existence of rapping, but
You put together 10 tracks in.
yeah, I took 10 of the best. Way back when I was still a kid, you know, my big brother was into hip hop. He was always playing hip hop music in the house, so I just liked the beat. It grew on me. So hip hop was the only music I knew. You know, besides going to church and singing along, I didn't think they meant music. I just thought that was us worshiping. But music was hip hop for me. So it started.
Surprisingly, this nigga actually went to church. I actually went to church with this nigga. Yeah, I don't know. With hip hop, it maybe puts us away from church, but we go to church, niggas.
Yeah,
I went to church with this nigga, man.
I'm a church nigga, you know. My whole life I grew up in church, man. I was an altar boy for like a good 3 to 4 years. Then I was president of the youth. But anyway,
Presidency, nigga.
Yeah. You know, I do. That's where I got my blessings. That's where I got my songs. So I've never performed at church because I didn't want to make the old folks feel uncomfortable, you know. So I just stuck my hip hop. I just left my hip hop at home and I stuck to the streets and I stuck to corporate gigs and stuff like that. But anyway, how I actually came up on rapping is that because my brother was into hip hop, I was also into hip hop, you know, so I took it from him. And then the name Mason, how it came about, because my real name Masana, my big brother was into the Bad Boy family, you know Mace. His real name is Mason. So he started calling me Mason. And I kind of liked it, so it stuck. This was like grade 4. So everybody around me, even at church, they started calling me Mason. I was rapping, I was doing songs, I was performing at school. And then I got to varsity. And then I thought Mason needs something extra because it just matriculated, of which most rappers can't do.
Superstar!
Exactly. I started calling myself...
You real superstar?
Yeah. I started calling myself Superstar Mason. And that's when I was really pushing. But I was still at school, so I couldn't push 100%. So I decided to drop out. After 18 months of doing law, I dropped out. I started doing music 100%. One of the songs, track number 8, Flossing, that's when I was actually discovered by a guy in Muff Town. He runs a Husky Records by the name of Hans Kekan. He took me here at the song, he took me, he was like, boy, let's make music. We made music. I did a whole album. This is an album. This is not Press of Fame. This is a whole album that you guys don't know. I did a whole album in like a month. So once I'm done, I'm like,
based on that one track, nigga.
Based on that one track, and that one track was not included.
Yeah.
So
alright.
he was like,
when we gonna see that track then?
yeah, bro. No, the track is that's what I'm saying. But the album, it's still under, you know,
still coming through.
You know politics and hip hop. So yeah, I do the album and I'm like, okay, what's the next step? Dude doesn't know what to do. So I put pressure on him. I'm like, come on, dude, what the fuck? You got a record company. What's the next step? Dude doesn't know what to do. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do my own thing. So I went back home. I did my own thing. I did another mixtape with Bula. Bula's one of my boys in my
shout out Bula, baby.
Shout out Bula. We did a whole mixtape. Again, politics, you know, so that didn't work out. From that whole
screw the politics. Challenges, call it challenges.
Challenges, you know. So from that, I only got about like 3 tracks. None of them are here. I took those 3 tracks and started pushing them. I shot a video for it. One of the tracks was called "Dirty by My Lonely." Got a video. Look it up on the internet, on YouTube.
There'll be a link down.
Yeah, link right there somewhere there. And then after that, I was like, man, you know, this road is hard because as an artist, you need not necessarily a source of income, but somebody needs to finance you so you can do certain things like recording, like producers. They want to get paid. They're not gonna give you beats for free. I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta pay everybody. A DJ wants to get paid. You know, the sidekick wants beat. Everybody wants something, so I needed income, so I started working. I started doing everything. I went back to school and I got a job. I started working, so I had money going straight into my music. I started pushing my music like that. Hello.
So I went through, even with school and hip hop at the same time and working, it's really hard to focus on music. So I finally graduated whereby I can get a better job to actually finance my music.
So that's exactly what I did. So throughout that period, this whole time I've been telling you, I've been trying to work, I've been recording all the time, and I took the best songs and I put them as a compilation, and I made this Price of Fame EP, and this is what you have now.
Gin, tequila,
gin,
vodka,
gin,
just gin, gin everything.
Gin.
Why gin?
I like gin because it's white, so it's good for your system.
Nigga, all the things I told you like they're white. None of them are actually colored, man.
Nah, bro, but Hennessy is dark.
I never said Hennessy. I said gin, tequila, vodka, nigga.
I don't like tequila. I think tequila is a crappy drink. You can't mix it. You just gotta take it in shots. Vodka is, I think it's too strong for me. You know? Yeah, and gin is,
it's too hot. It's too hot. It's temperature.
Yeah, the thing is, I discovered tonic and I love tonic, so gin and tonic was perfect.
Gin and
I
tonic.
think that's why, yeah, gin and tonic.
God, man, shout. Which we play? I hate y'all niggas, man. Everybody playing FIFA.
Yeah, FIFA, bro, because we grew up playing soccer anyway. Like, you know, we actually thought soccer was invented in South Africa until we learned television, so yeah, soccer.
Alright.
Don't come in, stay out. Don't come in. It's the worst move ever. It's the hardest thing to do. You got a job. I mean, look at me. I graduated. I got a job. I'm working, but I'm still struggling with this rap stuff.
It's still pushing the price of fame. That's the cost. That's the cost of the price of fame. You have to still do that.
If I had a manager, yeah, but that's because it's more passion. I want, like, there's one line by an artist, South African artist, who, for me, I'll respect him for that line. He said the game is 90% heartbreak, which it is. It's 90% heartbreak. So don't come in. Don't even try. Shout out to all the producers, and you know, this is my hip hop family. You know, shout out to Nantree, shout out to Nemesis, you know, shout out to E, shout out to Vigilant, shout out to Easy Beats, shout out to Spiky Moore, shout out to HK, shout out to Blue, you know, shout out to, who else I got? Young Boy Nemesis, shout out to cakes. Yeah, shout out to everybody involved in this music journey with me, y'all. Appreciate it.
Sign out.
Signing now.
One time.
One time.
In the penalty box. To be real, I be mentally strapped. You be getting shot when you hearing me rap. I be from the hood, you wouldn't believe that. Stepping on Remy while I make a lean.